Y'all, this is the dirtiest
You
motherfucker on the
dirty,
planet.
you dirty. You dirty. You say,
Now,
Niecy is a church boy, Mom.
this
Man,
bitch
man. Niecy's a church, she's a church boy, Mom. Yeah.
is
You say, nah, she
the
won't
one
agree
that
with
said
Smoke.
my
Yeah, she,
channel
yeah,
is
Niecy Mo.
toxic
You may have to fall
because
on
they
your
was
knees
arguing and
tonight,
stuff
Niecy
or
Mo.
whatever, right?
You did say
You
that to
never
your
heard
mom.
talking about
Niecy Mo,
just
I ain't never
sitting
heard you
there,
say no shit.
argue or they
Niecy Mo,
start crying
we
and shit
don't
like
get to
that.
be in our,
It so happened
50s and running around to my some yo mama.
that
Like, who does that? Come on now, Niecy Mo, you
you
know
was
what to
it.
call you, right? Because we gonna put that in check. They know yo mama. Then we 50 years old, know yo mama. Did she tell DJ that? Yo mama?
Sure. Damn, mom. Okay.
I don't even know when the last time I said somebody yo mama. I must have been probably about 28. I stopped saying it around 28. It just made no sense with your mama.
Stop saying around 28.
Your mama. My mama what? I don't know. But I'm gonna give her a call, you guys.
I don't think I ever
You
said.
know, we don't want anybody
your mama.
harming themselves.
I know I did.
So, we all backslide, man. Come on, we all. Ain't nobody perfect. And she's upset. We gotta get that.
And
She's
somebody talking
upset
about whatever. But I
at
never.
herself. Let's
I
keep
mean,
it
this
real.
is the bitch
She's very
that claimed
upset
she was
with
beat
herself.
me in law
For what
in the
she
court
has
or
done.
whatever.
She is.
This bitch here,
She's upset with herself. She
say
has
ass
to
bitch.
deal with it. And that's enough to, to sadden you. It's enough to make you angry. It's enough to make you say things that you don't need to say. Now I know that's natural.
You couldn't play no basketball.
Can't hold that against It's more like, but I'm gonna call, make sure she okay.
I mean, she really
Make
thinks
sure she okay, and
she done won.
I mean, I'm not really good at praying,
Bitch,
only for myself.
my
I
children.
don't know if that's like something selfish or whatever, but I pray a lot for myself. I have a hard time praying for others because like
Listen to that.
pray for you, you go out there and do some more stupid ass crap. I ain't not praying.
Something is
I
not
gotta
right
work
with
on
her
it.
cognitive
I'm still working
process
on it. You say watch
and
out.
her as a person.
No, I don't
She's
want
dumb as fuck and
I'm
evil
trying to get y'all to
and
get that
ugly
right, but
and
trying to
black
at least get my
edges.
40 more people than I can get the $102 for this month. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to get that done. Hell, I ain't never too proud to beg, babe. Y'all just feel like, but
We know
I
that.
can get her view 100 and something.
And
I think views.
and
think
she
I
been
did.
doing since
What is something more
It
dollars?
doesn't compute
And I can help you for $102, baby, in April. So y'all hit the mic on.
She's so damn
I don't ask
slow.
for much. It is what it is. And if you feeling generous, it is $1 per back day. I'm cheap. I'm the cheapest goddamn donation asking person out here. That's right, folks. $1 per back, boo. Hit that cash out. $1, girl. Hit that cash out for my pepper. And as y'all know, we came on here to have fun. And you know what? Y'all know y'all love y'all some pap. Now let's get that fuck up out of here. Cha-cha, we gotta wait for your open case. Now we gotta wait for Nissimo open case. We don't know what's going on with Brooklyn case.
Well, this book, you think this bitch
what happened
don't
with that. Sylvia ain't been
need
saying too
no
much
more
about
book.
that. Sylvia, Sylvia is still over there, doing her thing.
Ain't worried about you.
Don't like her. And the devil said, move them all away from around me. And y'all know how Sylvia is. I'll be sitting over there like, good night, Tori Love. I'll be laughing. Well, fuck it. I'll be laughing at Sylvia sometimes. I'll be like, really, Sylvia? Like,
Fake ass.
but then Sylvia say some funny shit, then Sylvia say some goofy shit to me. Like, Sylvia stopped worrying about how many people that don't like her. She probably get, she'll get that groove back for the internet. She lets other people envy,
shit.
you know, pull her down a step or two on the ladder. Not be over here like, stop focusing on what the person feel about you. Just ask for the damn money. Who gives a fuck? Just cash out. Love you guys. I'm getting up out of here. I gotta take a trip down to Chicago in the morning. I know what time it is. Got to go help baby sister out for a little while. Hey, we gonna come back with an update. Hit the like button.
Yeah,
Channel.
come on, go live with baby sister, 'cause we got some
Join
questions.
membership over here because that helps her channel too. And guess how much that is? $1.99. $1.99. I told y'all it's never going to change. I just like to see y'all see. I'm out of here, y'all. Deuces. Thanks, Mods. I appreciate you. Say, Doc, I ain't selling shit. I don't have a, my cars are paid for. I'm riding those till the wheels run off.
What you wanna tell me about
And
how
you know, Polar Bear is in my car, you know, so no, I'm good. I probably won't be buying another car for, I don't know, maybe 2 more years or so. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going on a lot. I'm going where it goes down. Real action. Thanks for the cash out, y'all. Look at y'all. See, you know what? I know y'all love me. I know y'all love y'all. Good to stay up there. I know y'all. Now, pay for me. Cha-cha. When that story, listen. I'm gonna need another interview, Cha-cha.
She
You're gonna have to
rapping.
bring me the
Those
interview.
cases
And you
together.
know I got your
She talking
interview.
about,
I'm gonna troll you, Cha-cha, for that interview.
statute
I'm gonna see
limitations
if I
and
can
shit.
convince
Oh,
you to
Lord.
drop all charges.
Lord have mercy. Like shit,
You
you
don't have to drop all these charges.
baby.
No, we not. Pick another judge,
That
ABC.
is gonna be crazy.
I'm telling you, I cannot rock. Man, hey, sweetheart, with Judge Judy. I gotta, listen, I got a hot mouth, Sheriff. I've been cussed Judge Judy out because Judge Judy don't like to hear everybody's story. And that, if I'm coming and showing up to court, I got a story to tell. And you ain't gonna tell me, you haven't heard it.
Oh, yeah, I asked
No,
you to
it's
tell
so
us like, how do you apply case law? That's it. It was like,
You got me messed up.
and they got
I'm
seven
gonna
motherfuckers, some major.
contempt my act and
Sure.
not vote on Judge Judy. You're going to have to do another judge. I can do all the other judges, but please behind the judge. No. I can't do it. I already know I'm going to get kicked out of court. I already know that I'm going to approach the bench on Judge Judy. I already know I'm going to be doing 10 days in solitary confinement. That's we just made it to number 1. Nobody wants to come up, give your opinion, because you guys all made it in the chat. Good night, everybody. I'm going to see if I can get this interview from Cha-Cha. Tori, thanks for coming up. I'm glad that DJ Tyson apologized to her, because that did go left fast. And we made promises that we were going to stay adults up here for the panel. So it worked for several. Now, I'm going to go call Lisa Mo and make sure that she is okay. Okay?
You fake as fuck.
Well, she probably should have called me. You know, I keep everybody's secrets. Everybody. Y'all know that. You would not have a friend, indeed, in me, unless you got a friend like me. Ask my moderator. I talk all this crazy, baloney out here on these YouTubes now. But I'm
You
definitely
ain't shit.
on friendship and stuff. We when I get connected. So ask my moderator.
Because you want a motherfucker.
Now, the only thing that's tricky is just don't rub me the wrong way. Don't rub me the wrong way. That's it. Sometimes you can rub me the
Relation,
wrong
don't
way.
go nobody else's
And I
chat.
heard by separation. I'm not that, you know, nasty, dirty like that. Like, I may know a whole bunch of stuff, but you get nothing out of it with selling it and sharing it with everybody. Nothing comes out of it. And then you never know when you might want to rekindle your, a friendship or something. So it's just not best to do any of that. You just put it, remember I told y'all, I put all that shit in that box. I write all that stuff down, put it in the box, it's gone. But then we have some, which you guys know, one out here.
You go me, you go.
You rub me the wrong way.
I got it.
So,
I'm not the one.
a lot of stuff will come out. But before I go, let me ask y'all this. As long as I'm not talking, I need y'all to read me, okay? As long as I'm not talking, as long as I'm not responding, didn't it get quiet? Put a 1 in the chat if it got quiet. Put a 2 if it did. And when you put your 2s, I know that you're probably saying it didn't because it's distracted and talking about else things. He got quiet, baby. He got quiet. It's like, look, wait a minute. Ain't no big things popping over there. You ain't just all that quiet. I got quiet.
Well, how she? This is unpersonal, this bitch
I
man.
was stuck there on my board, but I'm a hairstyle to listen. When it starts to give you a headache, then you gotta go sit down for a minute. But I'll be back.
Yeah, that means I'm too much for your motherfucking ass, bitch. And understand. Understand. I run you.
Yes, I can.
I own you.
Even if I got to pay you my
It
dollar
on the
cash out
motherfucking
that I
stop.
just got.
When I said motherfucking stop, bitch.
Beautiful Rose sister, thank you for popping in. And Tori, I saw you, sister, man.
Put that easy. Now, this I got nothing to do with.
That's where we gonna leave that at. That's where we gonna leave it at. Right. Thanks for popping.
She can't stand it, honey. She can't stand it.
Everybody not there since being straight. Nighty night, y'all.
Bitch is a no good ass bitch. And you can't be her friend and someone else's friend as well. No. That bitch is crazy. Like, nobody operates like that, got good motherfucking sense. He's the slowest motherfucker on this goddamn side. I'm glad DJ came out, so that supports my theory that he is not the dumbest one, this motherfucker. He's not the slowest or none of that. This bitch is. And I don't know what in the hell does she think she run or control anything like that, right? What you mean you got quiet when you got quiet? I told you I'm dragging a whole month of motherfucking February. Just take March off. I told you. However, I'm going to pivot. Yeah. I'm making some more time. I'm going to go knock these jobs out today. And, bitch, I have no idea. Well, yes, I do. I have idea why you think you done something or you won or whatever, baby. Y'all, I don't know if it'll be today or tomorrow, but baby, it's what? It is going motherfucking down. I'm gonna sit over there by myself and I'm gonna talk about all this shit that's going on. This bitch don't she's not in the least bit worried about solving shit and salvaging a fucking friendship. No. She's hella weird. and crazy than a motherfucker. Okay? Crazy as hell. And I don't want to hear nothing about crazy people, can't hold no job, this and that. Yeah, yes, crazy people do. They hold a job till they motherfucking shoot the motherfucking place up. Yeah, of course. Yeah, the employer, they just, kind of hope that your motherfucking ass don't click in this motherfucker. And you got some people to give you, a try. No, she ain't going. I don't think she showed up to no motherfucking interview or on that seasonal shit, looking like she will shoot up the motherfucking post office, right? No, she ain't look like that. I'm telling you. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Right now, it is non-negotiable. When I do whatever I fucking do, right? To any of you motherfuckers. And I say it like that because motherfuckers fucked with me and they didn't have the rights to, right? Because I ain't fuck with them. You understand what I'm saying? And I even came out and said what I did, why, and whatever, right? I ain't the one that's gonna lie about no motherfucking shit out of him. What's that fuck I'm scared of? Are you serious? And please believe, I have a whole list of motherfuckers to go down before I have to go down to 911, okay? I can just go, downstairs. Okay? Like, hey. But, that bitch does not know what being a hypocrite is or contradicting herself really means. And it's either that or she don't give a damn. And I know that we're not in a place where, being a decent person is appreciated, right? You got a motherfucker that in order to deal with me, she has to imagine, okay, that I'm the same size of a picture that's 17 years old when I was on steroids, honey. That I have a bald head. Bald heads ain't even running my family. What the fuck is you talking about? I think even the elder men still have hair. I come from a hairy ass family. Both sides. Yeah. I'm the motherfucker that grows a unibrow. Understand that. And your ass grow a unibrow. Okay? Your ass grows a unibrow. Did you see my child's hair before she got them in them things? That's her real hair that you see her marching up to receive something. That's my hair that looks like a motherfucking wig. And every time I motherfucking get it done, then I'll go to goddamn work, people playing it all day, walking by playing it, because I like my hair done a certain way. Which has to imagine that I am either sleeping outside, sleeping in a motherfucking nursing home or whatever, and whatever it is. She don't give a fuck if I live or motherfucking die. She probably hoping I die or something like that. I mean, this is a very evil, sick bitch. And she's talking about, like, she got quiet. I don't know what the fuck she was trying to point out. But it's obvious that I, okay, control that. You know why? Because I come and say something motherfucking every goddamn 6 months. And she gonna be right there waiting for me to say something. Because she's nuts. Matter of fact, she's not the only one out here that's nuts, but she is nuts. And if we were, just say we would compare our outside, offline friends with these motherfuckers up here, I guarantee you would hear me say, well, out of 100 people I know out here, maybe 1 or 2 is crazy. That's not the case over here. And why I'm saying this, because it can sound like I'm calling everybody crazy. That's not what I'm doing. I'm actually telling you which ones are crazy, and I have supporting motherfucking, evidence, right? This area that we all trapped up in is a ghetto hell. Where the lies take on a form and a shape of their own. I mean, well, I believe a motherfucker can tell y'all that they can truly fly without the assistance of a plane, some motherfucking wings, or some shit like that. And y'all motherfucking believe it. And say, oh, I can't wait to see it. They're like, yeah, okay, when I go back outside, I'll show you. And then they go back outside and like, I thought you was gonna show us you can fly. No, I don't have time today, but when I go back outside, I'll show you. And it never happens. When you got some dummy, keep asking the motherfuckers, I thought you said you was gonna tell us and let us see how you can fly. It is just the weirdest shit ever. But at this point, and y'all know, when I got the stupid as low as some of these motherfuckers, because we don't know each other, so you don't know. At this point, I don't hear shit. Okay? I want to hear a motherfucking thing. I don't hear nothing about she thinks she bad, or I know I'm bad, or none of that. Because we are beyond that now. Just because you don't like some motherfucking body does not mean that you can harass them for the rest of their entire life. Or for whatever. It's a law against that. I got a psychotic motherfucker that needs something. I don't know what it is. The assistance of liquor ain't working. The cigarettes ain't common enough. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this motherfucker. But I tell you, I guarantee you, she gonna learn. Because, and this is so motherfucking stupid, right? Again, you can count on your hand how many times I got to use props. Whether it be my own props or the props from somewhere else, right? I don't have to use nobody else's live. I could play my own from today to back in the motherfucking day, right? And them motherfucking reads are deadly. Trust me, I understand, I know. Told you I was giving you motherfuckers an abbreviated side of me. Reason being is because I see that this shit means way more than it should to some of you motherfuckers. And it has very little to do with R. Kelly. It has something to do with the lack of or too much of something that has gone on since you've been on this motherfucking earth. Either it happened to you when you were a child, adult, whatever. I don't know what the fuck is wrong. But I don't give a damn if I have to motherfucking say that 100 out of 150 people are really nuts around here, right? And I guarantee you, my numbers won't be off. All you have to do is, you know how the people actually on the job, think of a time. All you have to do is think of a time when a motherfucker tried to put you in jail on some fake shit. I actually put your ass in jail on some fake shit. Lie. Sit up there in that box and ask, where am I fat at? And stand up in some kind of way to prove that they're not fat. When we see that you're fat, if you have a number that starts with a 2, you are fat. I think that's male or female. You are fat. Okay? I have motherfuckers thinking, and I created this monster, right? Because I, pretty much was able to just simplify legalese a whole lot, right? And it's so crazy because when I was teaching law, I had to remember to use legalese, and it wasn't difficult to remember. It was just the fact that sometimes I create a fun atmosphere for my students, right? I mean, we be cracking up on the parts where with the other school I used to teach you, they didn't have this type of setup that I'm teaching through now, but I'm just teaching business now. But where you and the class are logged in at a certain time, it's like going to the school for real though. And it's not like other homeschool or whatever programs where, all I have to do is upload the lessons, the syllabus, the standard. You got the computer that does all the scheduling, all the tabulations, and all that type of shit, right? And if, the only thing you really have to do is count their words, right, on the papers that they turn in, and make sure that it's good enough or equivalent to pass, you know. Okay? But this is a little different. It's like we all virtually all logged in. And logged in motherfucking teams and shit. Y'all know, y'all hate teams, y'all know that. Okay? And anybody that's somebody know what teams mean, okay? Some people don't know. And some people know. Okay? But, you know, I just think it is completely out of whack around this motherfucker. I have never met so many liars. I have never met so many people who talks about your life as if they know. They don't know exactly what they're reading and why, you know, why it's a contradiction. And bitch will say, I boost, I go somewhere and still, bitch, you crazy. Why the hell I'm gonna steal all that shit? Listen now, and haven't gotten caught, bitch. It's only so many places, right, where you can buy genuine brand designer shit, right? Only so many stores. So that would mean that I would literally have to be stealing from the same store to get as much shit every motherfucking week. Oh, huh? So when? First of all, that's fucking crazy. That don't make no motherfucking sense. I'm talking about to the booster of the boosters or whatever. That don't make no goddamn sense. You can't get away with that. You're gonna eventually go down, motherfucker, and stay down for a long goddamn time. We got 3 strikes of what? Okay, and then, hold on now. I'm supposed to be, I don't know what this motherfucker is. Whatever she pays me, a motherfucker that lacks education, motherfucker that got pregnant as a child and all that type of stuff. Actually, her story, the story of her life. Okay? Never been married, ain't nobody even thought about asking her. And she don't do nothing but sit up there and ball her ass and lie. Fake ass bitch. And I don't know what, if these people, if you come across as a needy bitch, or you come across, I don't know how you come across these people that, you know, that's crazy enough that let your motherfucking ass come to their motherfucking house and recognize you as a motherfucking friend and shit like that. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with you motherfuckers, okay? Anybody. But the people, my motherfucking receipts is living and breathing. I haven't written no scripts to give all those people. The man that you heard, either one of them, they don't have a script. They don't even know. You heard one of them say, who is that? What you doing? All of my motherfucking life. He had no idea that the shit wasn't muted. And I mean, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And it's the thing, but I do get it, right? Because only no good ass motherfuckers with no principles, no values, hoes, all kinds of shit. Those are the only type of people that would actually say that some of our behavior is okay, depending on who it's being done to and what it is. Okay? I can tell that when it came to school, the ones who was there, I can tell you had no voice, no recognition, no type of inclusion and stuff like that, right? You know, the kids ain't really want to play with you, and the only way they did have to play with you because at the teacher's earning. You know, please, you know, like, no, go, you know, go jump rope with one pep or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that in the beginning, because in the beginning, the motherfuckers I met had some sense and a little decency. But you don't even see them motherfuckers around no goddamn more. And I would like to say I probably have ran into and continue to be connected to the best people that we have out here. I'm not saying everybody I talk to offline or whatever. I'm just saying majority of them that I fuck with. And as that girl say, now this girl, you know, she is she was, you know, ill. And y'all heard the surgery she had. But she told me, she said, I'm put the ball in your court. I haven't talked to her in a minute. I got mad at her. I'm gonna put the ball in your court, and I know that you are selective about the people you give your time to. Huh? She knows me, and probably that was probably most of my friendships are a couple of decades, 3 decades, even 4 decades long. Okay, she was probably the shortest, if I can, friend in time span. Then probably I have. It's like 1 or 2 I met probably since 2018. But I can't really say they're friends, because I met both of them on a mentoring shit, right? But that girl who said that, with the surgery and shit, I officially met her in 2003. And we probably didn't start, hanging until 2006 or 7, right? I mean, do you understand? You know, I don't burn bridges. You understand what I'm saying? And I can think of at least one or two people really would be in their right that, you know, if the shoe was on the other foot and they cut the food on me like that, whatever, you know, that'll be grounds for me never, ever, ever being fucked with them again, right? But no, right? And those people, they got apologies, accountability, acknowledgement, and atonement, right? For me. Because I'm not one of the motherfuckers that do something wrong, get caught, and say, no, huh? Like, and my thing is, what the fuck is you doing so bad that you can't say, yeah, I did it? Like, nobody's asking nobody to, you know, cop to, you know, anything you done out here to people or whatever. Whether it's retaliation or you struck first. And these motherfuckers don't realize that they online somewhere that, you know, it's gonna take a while for a motherfucker to get to or whatever. But they don't even say, yeah, I did it. But when I say, yeah, I did, they try to pay. They still, it's ridiculous, right? And thank God that the evidence will show that I am right. I had no problem telling you, hey, what happened with this person, that person, whatever. I have had no, you know, I said I did this, regardless of the other person saying that they acting like they ain't do nothing first, whatever. Fuck that. I'm telling you what happened. You understand what I'm saying? And I get mad at people that try to play my motherfucking intelligence and try to act as though that they didn't do it or whatever. And I'm sitting here and looking, you did everything but signed your name on it. What I like to call crimes against Andrew. I mean, you know, you follow the motherfucking goddamn evidence. It leads right to your fucking front door. Go all through your motherfucking house, jump in the pool, jump out, come all back through that motherfucker and come back and go out the back door. Okay? Like, I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life. I was like, yeah, I said this, that, and the third, whatever. What's up? And if you want to know why I called you that, I'll tell you. And we either going to, you know, continue whatever it is. Being cool, being cordial, fussing and fighting and whatever. Anything. I don't even understand. I don't understand. So, and that's for the men, come on. Oh my God. These the worst motherfucking males that I have yet to see do anything too much that strikes me as something a man and or a decent man would do. Not to say we don't have no decent people, because we do have decent people around. We do. A lot of them don't come out. You know, they just watch the bullshit from afar or whatever, because they don't want to be involved in nothing. And they'll tell me that. You understand that? We got one that thinking he's responsible for what everybody channel is going through except his. There's some kind of motherfucking way believe that he has put everybody in the place that he has designated. Are you fucking crazy? You know how crazy your motherfucking ass sound. You know, man, I'm just trying to tell you. I wish I could, but I'm probably gonna find it. I know I'll find it, but where I am talking to people, right, complaining and wishing certain people would just get the fuck off the goddamn channel. So understand this, I'm the one, okay, who put my channel in the position that it is in now. You might not think it's winning. I'm saying it's winning. You know why? Because I don't have to deal with bullshit. Lying ass motherfuckers. Y'all, listen. And that's why they tell y'all don't go to certain channels and shit like that. You know why? Because they don't want your motherfucking ass to hear or know the motherfucking truth. And too long is jealous, right? I'm talking, man. It's like, you know, they act like a female friend of yours, right? I'm like, bitch, you just of these shoes, honey. Let's go to the store so I can buy you some of your size. Like, what? This weak ass shit here. Are you serious? And then the drunken driver talking about he's gangster. Gangster where? To who? Who you done gangstered up on? Give us the motherfucking name and a scenario. Huh? Please. Trust and believe. What? Just lie. All the goddamn time. And any motherfucker, I don't give a fuck who it is, that tell you that they haven't came on this motherfucker and told not one lie. It's lying. Like, come on. And they get away with this shit with the help of you motherfuckers. Because whether you believe them or not, you sit up there and sign up for the bullshit. I get it, it's inter-motherfucking-tainer. My only motherfucking thing is, now you know the truth, right? If you say you know the truth, and you just here for the amusement, not a problem. Because, baby, listen, I am very entertaining. Motherfuckers don't leave me, I leave them. That's friends, family, and motherfucking goddamn men. Yes. Alright, come on now. You know, like, I have awards from most of the shit that I've done, right? Paper or something. A living, breathing, and the only thing they won't do, they will never do. They're never gonna know about this motherfucking shit. is hit that motherfucking link. If I listen, I get so fucking paranoid. Like on Facebook, when they start that mentioning shit, I was just, oh my god, I go to try to scrub, erase, block, whatever else. It's like, please stop. You know, because I'm thinking, if you over here, if Facebook, if you recommending people that I know, you doing the same thing with my shit to them. And my cousin done been, I mean, I saw him, I'm like, oh my God. I tried to motherfucking blow up TikTok and some, because a lot of those programs are feeding off one another and using the contact list, you know, to do the work for them, right? Or for you. You don't have to really, unless you, like, they're gonna give you enough suggestions and for you to pick the people you know or the people you don't know, and you know, and be allowed to be their subscriber or they be yours, right? So I'm trying to keep the shit as separate as possible. And another thing is, I tell you, one of my little friends, she did find me. She's like, but I promise I only listen to like one. I was like, Like, are you fucking crazy? It's just fucking embarrassing. I'm not gonna ever wear a goddamn t-shirt as a collective with you motherfuckers and it just says R. Kelly Sector. Are you insane? And the only person that knows that I kind of ran into some shit like this would be Tim. He don't know the particulars. But there are a few of y'all that done motherfucking talked to him. And then they call him, lock him up. I call him the policeman, right? Long time ago, when I ran across Larry, you know, he'll be like, and then we, you know, Larry, I started calling him something that's late. I was telling y'all talking about R. Kelly, y'all, what's up? That type of shit, right? You know, and because I don't really have, I don't think I have a friend. Let me take that back. I do have friends that have their own YouTube channel, but that is to display like their highlights and stuff like, you know, business ventures and stuff like that. Not to be, you know, just involved and active in somebody's chat and all that type of shit. Most of it, if they have a channel and they're using it for something, it's usually for like publicity or selling something, and not, you know, they're not reporting the news. They're not, you know, doing none of that. You know, you can watch them in competitions and games and shit like that. That type of shit. They're not using the YouTube as we, you know, use it or whatever. But, you know, and you get motherfuckers that get mad because you done accurately called them a name or called people that have called your ass a name. Like, what? I'm telling you, one of the things that will piss me off, and you motherfuckers, like if I have a list of 10 pet peeves, 10 or 15. You motherfuckers have goddamn inherited, not inherited. You motherfuckers have at least, everybody has at least all 15 of them. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, why the fuck would I mean, I know, I knew, I just knew that it was time's up when I was arguing with, Alicia and whatever, and they would tell, and they all each other y'all do is listen to what one person said about you, and use that, as ammunition, whether it's right or wrong, right? It's dumbass shit. I'm not an amateur. I would never. Okay. But I forgot what I was going to say because I'm sleepy as hell, y'all. I'm sleepy as hell. But I gotta get up and go do into my jobs. But what I'm saying is, like, even the people that I've met on my real, platforms and shit, I don't give people, I don't be fucking with people, especially not me. They have congratulated me on my journeys. I have to, for some reason, I have to keep 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, and jobs and shit like that. And I really don't look at them as jobs and stuff because, like, I will, shit. I meet my deadline with a contract, but I might not invoice them to 3 or 4 months. Because I'm a procrastinator. And keep in mind, that's only one of maybe 6 jobs. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not like it's a press or anything like that. And I'm not flexing. But that's not a flex. It's just, I'm just telling you. I like to learn new skills. And again, I cover that all in my little goddamn book, or make book what? Y'all don't talk about, like, it's almost like a catalog, right? I don't spend money for the cheap shit, because cheap shit would be, hey, make some copies, black and white, had the copier, staple it, and pass them out. And I ain't saying I got no thick magazine or nothing like that, but you probably would refer to it more as a magazine and shit like that, right? I mean, I done had the child on here that I saved from the goddamn burning apartment. You hear us talking about, I mean, this is shit I uploaded. It was there before, most of it was there before I started having these goddamn issues with certain someones, And yeah, I like to learn new motherfucking things. I wish that I, wasn't so motherfucking girly. I'm not girly. Let me take that back. I'm not girly. Let me take that back. But when it comes to, like, labor intense jobs, I can, kind of be like, girly, right? If depending on how you look at it. But I, wish I would have uh, went to school for automotives and shit like that. I think that would be fly, right? This is one lady that's out of town um, that we would use sometimes to fix some shit up. That was her shop, and the men, would go over what they think the issue is with the car. I was like, go on, girl. You know what I'm saying? I wish I learned welding or something like that. Okay? And again, I wish I could tell you, because I mean, it's right, I can rat it off the top of my goddamn head, why? Because I wrote it. But I don't really have that. I don't want to be responsible, and I won't be, but I don't want to be responsible for none of you motherfuckers getting ahead in life. I'm not even interested in that. I'm interested when somebody beat your motherfucking ass. That's what I'm interested in. I'm not interested in helping you motherfuckers or seeing you help somebody. What are you helping me get to the next level? I'm not even interested. Yet. There's because I'm media trained and, on how to deal with people and all that type of shit, there is a price. That if that is what I had to do to get that amount is, deal with you motherfuckers and a more intimate set. You know what I'm talking about? Child, if you motherfuckers was assigned to me for, behavioral services and shit like that, child, that's the only way I'm getting paid. Other than that, hell no. I don't want to give you you motherfuckers no kind of tip. I don't want to give you no motherfucking recipes. I don't want to give you shit. Because it doesn't matter. If you aren't a decent person, you're just not a decent person. You're just not a good person. Kim Kardashian, had a whole goddamn sex motherfucking tape. And turned around and went and spoke with Trump, a man whose policy she does not agree with, to get Alice Johnson, a black woman, out of motherfucking federal lockup. And that woman is right now is what one of the people that you have to deal with. You're talking about getting a pardon, and somehow, especially this dumb motherfucking bitch, she don't believe that you could have made mistakes, but you also graduated and barred in motherfucking in the 90s as a lawyer. You can't be a smart person, whatever, or I don't consider myself smart, but like a person that's knowledgeable, whatever, and have ever made a mistake or whatever, if it is a mistake. That don't make no motherfucking sense. Nobody can understand that. It's like, I just don't listen. If it's a sign of early signs of dementia or the Alzheimer's disease, whatever, I can see that being, a situation or whatever. Okay? But I am sitting here today, and as I said, I spoke on DJ, last week or earlier this week. I'm sitting here today, and you can easily hear that while we originally thought that DJ Tyson would probably be, you know, one of the people with the lowest IQ, right? If you took a test. But I'm telling you, that bitch, one pal, she wouldn't be far. I don't think none of them, matter of fact, I know one of them, wouldn't score higher than 95, let alone 100. And what we've heard this bitch say, as she tried to talk, she's very slick, or thinks she is, right? And she gets mad when I motherfucking outsmart her ass and she try to think she can outsmart me, right? And when she think that she has one up me or won the battle of the motherfucking reeds and roast, she feels a sense of completeness, of satisfaction. I mean, it's all over, and I don't give a fuck what she says, right? You can't tell me that we, and I use this, I mean, I could primarily say probably Larry and myself, right? Had no, had no problem talking about how motherfucking outfits and shit. But we, see, she is wearing a pink robe now. Why? Because last week or so, I talked about that motherfucking gray robe that's been on her ass for 5 years, and someone way back when talked about that motherfucking gray towel. That person said that gray towel has been up there over a year. Yeah. That motherfucker still shit. But she dumped those motherfucking boots. Compliments of Larry. She dumped those motherfucking boots. Because he did a lie. Talking about her motherfucking ass. And this is so crazy. I don't understand why she believes that using someone else's prop, like a motherfucking live or something like that, would disturb my motherfucking spirits. I'm not disturbed if any one of you motherfuckers goddamn recorded my motherfucking ass, our conversation. I don't give a fuck about that. You don't give a fuck about it. Because if I said it, I meant it. And if I got something wrong, then that's just the way I understood it. But I never run away and say, no, or blame my shit on someone else. And that's another thing about the motherfucking snitches. Oh, we can't stand them motherfuckers. Let me tell you something. Them motherfuckers there will pin their crime on a innocent fucking person. Or will blame a portion of their crime to someone that was in the know about what's going on, but didn't do, you know, didn't do the shit you done. But here's the thing, right? If we do our job, we don't give a damn what the participation was out of the four of you motherfuckers. We can make your ass equally responsible. Okay? Some judges will put on those motherfucking blinders. And some judges, they won't look at the fact that you had the least amount of involvement in the crime. No. We go for what we motherfucking go for. Let's see what judges say. You understand what I'm saying? So, it is the craziest shit I've ever seen. But baby, we're gonna have a little fun. We're gonna have a little fun. It'll be today or tomorrow. We're gonna have a little fun. Okay? I never got down. Motherfucking break too many goddamn promises. Yeah, it's crazy. You know, this one bitch bring me up, and it's none of this shit has anything to do with me. And it's like she just can't get over me. Like, what? How is that even possible? Like, bitch, go ahead on with your life. No, I'm gonna go something because I tell everyone about a man and every goddamn thing about a motherfucking man. Mm-hmm. But anyway, let me end this now. Goddamn, I looked up and the video was 20 minutes, now it's an hour or something. But yeah, I'm gonna have to come out here and take a break in my motherfucking plans. I heard a motherfucker keep calling me goddamn names. And talking shit. And when that motherfucker really shouldn't talk about no one. No one. Especially me. Okay? Y'all know that y'all evaluation from work comes through who? Your bosses, right? You don't tell your boss what to do, when to do it, and whatever. You know, how to do it, why to do it. You go and talk about them and still have your job and shit like that. No. So, and that's the phase we're gonna learn. We're learning that phase right now. That is the lesson. And nobody else out here. Well, there are a few people that's qualified to teach you motherfuckers that, you know, teach as a professor or at a school. Okay? But we know that that's not motherfucking case for all you motherfuckers, because some of you motherfuckers drop out the motherfucking school, so you never, could become really a teacher or some shit, right? But hey, Judge Mathis is a prime example. He's been both a judge and a goddamn felon. You know, so it's, I mean, look at the Murdoch family. That goddamn daddy. That killed his own wife and kids and all kind of shit. And it happened if your ass was friends with his motherfucking ass. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's crazy to me. And the fact that I won't even tell you why you got conflicting information. It's funny to me because I'm going to let you motherfuckers continue to whatever you can make up shit, lie, and all this kind of shit like that. Then when I eat your ass, then you just act like, you know, I'm wrong or something. Or I'm like, ain't that about a motherfucking bitch. But anyway, y'all. Alright, I gotta get some more. Let's not go to sleep. Okay. Peace out, bro. We'll get to that as a day tomorrow.